And welcome back, my fellow Scout Rangers. We're at the map, I think, like the Anduin map. It's a nice 3v2 siege today. Not too big, not too small, just right. Today's replay comes from 2x Anus, one of 3 attacking armies today. He is commanding the faction of Lothlorien. If you guys want to see your own Total War replay here on this channel, don't forget to check out that link. Those links you'll find in the video description below there at the very top. You cannot miss them. They are, of course, my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post your Total War replay that you want to see featured here as well, right there. And with that, let's go through the army comp. So we have some Lorien archers here, a couple units moving up to the front. You might be trying to put some pressure maybe in the gap. There is a risk with putting archers this close to the walls here because obviously the defenders have a better angle on your troops than you do from down here. But, you know, it doesn't look like there's any enemy archers approaching right now, so, you know, 2x can, I suppose, relax for a little bit and decide what he wants to do later. He might be forced back, we'll have to wait and see. We have some Lorien Spearmen here. We have some Woodland Protectors, usually about 2 units in every army there. Kindred of Celebraun, Lorien Swordmasters, some Watchers of the Golden Wood, there's the other unit of Protectors. Some Lorien Spearmen, some Siren Amoth Rangers. A little bit iffy when it comes to seeing Rangers on the attacking side, largely because they don't usually tend to have the best angle to use against defending forces, but there is some occasions when the Rangers could be very effective, so I guess that's why he brought them, just in case. We have some Lorien Axemen there, a couple units, and I think that's actually it there for his army. I've gone over most of it. We have Imladris here, commanded by Panthen of Barsoom. G'day, Panthen. We have some Elder Enemy Spearmen, some Elder Enemy Archers, Swords of Rivendell, armored up. We have some Ladder Sentries. We got over here some Guete Murdain, not armored up. We have some Elder Enemy Spearmen, Elder Enemy Archers, Brunine River Wards there, 2 heavy swords. We have some Swords of Rivendell here, second unit there of Ladder Sentries. And some Godhelm NUR, the troops that do not miss. So, already the defenders here have some highly accurate archers, and if the attackers have any particular units they want to keep safe, make sure you keep them far away from them. We have over here Hobbit, commanded by ... He's got here some bandits, couple units there. We have some Bearwins, great charge these guys here, the bears. We have some Tookish Hunters, Longbottom Mob, 2 units there. Proudfoot Protectors, Band of Battle Space Archers, and more Tookish Hunters there. And some Dudan Rangers. Quite heavy on the Rangers here. Today we have some, I think I've commented on Longbottom Mob there, or is it, did he bring 3 units there of them? He bought 3, okay. We have some Hobbitry and Arms here, battling Brandy Bucks, Farmers of Buckland. Hobbitry and Arms, Farmers of Buckland again, the Hand of Fireworks or Huacha. And yeah, 2 units total here, maybe even 3. No, 2 units of battling Brandy Bucks. That's it there for the defenders. We also have some Ents there, they just saw them disappear. We have Rune, commanded by the Winged Swordsman 44, who's got some Loke Silent Rim here. We have over here some Loke Flag Rim. We have some Dragon's Wrath Crossbows. Kumul's Chosen, nothing in this gap here. We have some Loke Narim, Kumul's Shadowbows. Loke Flag Rim again. That's the same unit of Loke Narim. Battleclaw Trident, some Kumul's Dragonites. We might see go toe to toe with the Bearwins later. Over here we have some Eastron Crossbows, Loke Amp Rim, Loke Sail Rim, some Saffron Warband. We have Harad commanded by Darth, of course. 2 units there of Saffron Warband, actually 3. Some Moab Beast Hunters, Javelin units there, 2 units of them. We have a Catapult, we have 3 units of Dispatched Serpent Guard. Sathron Archers, Demons of the Desert. Over here we have some Champions of Nafarat, Saffron Pikemen, Haradrian Spearmen, and Sathron Archers. Now I'm already seeing a big flaw here in the defending strategy. Troman of Ride here, 2 units there. And the flaw is neither player here, neither defender is sending many forces over here to defend this choke point. We've got some forces in reserve here, they're just sitting around. But in terms of holding back an entire army, that's kind of asking a lot here of the Silent Rim. They need missile support, they're going to have some flag, Loke Rim or crossbows. I think crossbows might be probably more ideal, just because the hobbits here are so numerous and the crossbows can take out the Longbottom Mob fairly quickly. Perhaps the Not the Powerful Protectors. I forget what the crossbow unit is, or something like Powerful Protectors. Yeah, crossbows need to counter them. The bandits as well, because you know can easily force his way through on his side just by using the bandits and Longbottom mob units, just pummeling the Siren Rim to death, even the Flag Rim. So, in order to counter the Shire effectively, Rune needs to have some decent missile support over here, just to counter all the missile units of the Hobbit folk, or the Shire folk. We have some Lightning Rim over here, which is good to see. Some Eastern crossbows also being sent over, really good. Harad needs to also send forces over here as well. Because there's only 2 players, each of the 2 defenders here must try to divvy up the defense probably equally. So Harad shouldn't really be solely focused on this defense over here. Rune should send over here some support as well. And that would actually encourage Darthi to send some of his forces over to the other 2 choke points as well. So Darthi's position here to solely focus on this area, or most of it, is kind of a big mistake. He's asking a lot here of the Winged Swordsman. And the Winged Swordsman might be asking a lot here of Darthi to defend this choke point by himself as well, you know? Yeah, see, look, Darthi can send reinforcements to the center, I suppose, if need be, but the key to the attackers getting through is going to be over here. This is the greatest threat to their failure, or to their defeat. So they got to watch out for that. They got to start playing the defense. They got to make sure they have enough forces to send over this way when they're needed, because they will be needed, in my opinion. Yeah, we also got a cavalry unit just hovering way over here. Oh, it's the Dragon Knights. And the Baelwyn's coming after him. Well, I suppose the good thing for Winged is at least there's no supporting units near the Baelwyns. But both these units are really good on the charge, so... And they're not too bad in melee either. I'm leaning towards the Baelwyns in terms of this matchup. Could be wrong. But, geez. Maybe Wing actually should have engaged him. Because the Baelwyns are going to be taken out at some point. Would have been a good opportunity for Wing to do some damage. Both cavalry units are away from their army, so both of them don't have the general buff. So it just depends on which unit can handle itself better away from the army. Alright, looks like 2 times is going to fire some arrows here into the heavily armored runic forces, but they are though gamping him like Siren, fairly decent units here. He might not get too many kills, but he will deal a fair amount of damage. I'm not sure Rune can really tolerate this kind of fire, especially from Lorien archers. They are on the heaviest side of the archers in Reforged, and can rack up a fairly amount of decent kills and do a fairly amount of, well, a lot of damage. You can see here most of the arrows are hitting their mark, and that's not a good thing here for Rune. We've got Eastern crossbows here. Eastern crossbows should fire, you know, a couple of volleys at the very least, you know. Crossbows are more accurate than the archers. They'll get their kills. And they'll reduce the impact that these archers can have on the battle. Or at least delay the impact. At the very least, delay the impact they have. And because no one's firing at 2 times, he's feeling emboldened, moving in closer, trying maybe to target the Eastern crossbows themselves. Trying to delay the impact they could have on this battle.
It is coming for us!
There you go. I think, yeah, Wing's delay there to react to all this was mainly due to him trying to manage a cavalry unit away from the battle, so far away from the battle. I mean, he can see some units heading towards him. That's brave. That is fairly brave here from ... to move the Proudfoot Protectors up. Although he's planned probably, he's thinking he can use the Baelwyns to sort of anchor the Dragon Knights and then shoot the Dragon Knights with the Proudfoot Protectors from the flank. But if the Dragon Knights manage to charge into the general, they can kill Samwise Gamgee here. Oh, charge him. They've got to charge him now. I mean, the Baelwyns are too far away to defend the general. Oh, geez, you couldn't ask for a better time to strike. Come on, Wing. Wing, where you going? The general's right there. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened there? Wing, didn't you see him? Post in the comment below whether you saw it or not. If you did, you're probably kicking yourself right now. I know I would be. If I was you. Oh, damn, dude. You had the golden opportunity there to take out a general and you missed it. Bugger. And now what's even worse is this cavalry unit has sustained a lot of damage. Although he did actually charge into the riders of the Golden Woods, but here come the bad ones. And Dragon Knights cannot afford an engagement with them. Not now. Before it was iffy, now it's a dead set no. They're moving to cut him off. Actually, they're going to run straight through him. I actually didn't think they would have him. Some sort of pathfinding glitch there. And there goes the Winged Swordsman. He's going to lose these guys. Bad ones are going to wipe the floor with him. Well, Dragon Knights are doing some damage to the bad ones. That's probably the only positive you can really walk away from this. It's annoying sometimes, isn't it? You fire so many arrows into these guys and they don't die. You wonder how many arrows does it take? It means they're finally dropping now. Having 3 running around probably isn't a good thing. They probably need to chase them down. It's the safest way to ensure there's no surprise strikes on your general unit and takes them out later. We've seen that before. It has happened. Fairly rare, but it can happen. Over here, everything's sort of settled down, which is great for Wings while he deals with that issue over there with his Dragon Knights. Looks like the Swordsman down here charging to the Haradrim Spearmen. Not really the fairest of matchups. Over here, the Southron Archers. They've been butchered by the murderous, the Eldambi Archers, but they're down 50% strength, so Southron Archers obviously got a few good hits, I suppose, in there. But most of the unit has been wiped out. Again, the positive of that is the Eldambi Archers are probably heavily depleted, so that's fewer ammo the Elves have now to shoot Darthy Darth with. You gotta try and find the positives here. Just because the enemy might have dealt you a big blow means they could actually be weaker than they were before and gives you the upper hand with the units you have left. Now, Darthy Darth actually has approached this attack here wrong if I'm being critical. The Southron Pikemen should have approached from this side. Just so it makes it easier for the Southron Archers to shoot into the flank. It just helps them get through these forces, takes out this unit faster, forces the Mariners to send more units up. And then, you know, the Southron Archers can continue to fire into the flank of their forces. I mean, Panther's now going to try and do what Darthy's doing, but he's got the angle where Darthy does not. I mean, what Darthy needs to probably do here is run the archers around this side, but then he's got this little ledge here that elevates and kind of ruins the angle of his archers. Well, that's one thing to do, I suppose. But they're going to need better archers to get through that. Now we got over here, we got some rhinos. Alright, so we have some war beasts. The Elven Spearmen are a little bit of a concern. Darth is trying to be inconspicuous. He's trying to sneak up maybe on those Elven archers. We've got some later sentinels which are a concern as well. We've got some Elven archers, a full unit there of archers. They were shooting before. Panther seems oblivious. Those sentinels are not moving just yet. They still have time to move. They still have time to intercept. The window's rapidly closing. No, the war beasts are going to get there. Great charge. How many did they take out? Geez, almost 40. That's rough. Well done. Maybe do a charge into the Elven Spearmen there. They're facing the wrong way, Darth. You could try and do that. No, he's going to take the win. He's got he got some kills. He's going to run away and come back later on. Yeah, well, I suppose Rise of Gollywood chasing after you, you're kind of losing to them. As long as they have arrows anyway. Now, Darthy's running the wrong way. He needs to run back to the city, not that way. The riders can just sort of hover from a distance and just shoot him when he gets close. Alright, over here. We have one more than mob. This is what I was afraid of. It doesn't look like Wing is going to target the one bottom mob. They're going to throw their rocks until they run out. This is not a unit Wing wants to throw away. I'm surprised he's not doing more to defend it right now. Crossbows, you know, have a decent angle. Maybe fire a couple volleys into them, I guess. They could even fire into the bad ones. I mean, fire one volley into the bad ones. Do a fairly amount of decent damage. They might be wanting to shoot the Prophet Protectors. Possibly. Ah, jeez. They gotta spread out the crossbows a bit more on that ledge there so most of the bolts can clear the ledge. Half of them are wasting their bolts. It's a shame. Yeah. It sucks because you kind of expect the half the ranks here in this unit to lob their crossbow bolts over the ledge, not shoot directly into it. This is why I always say to people, you got to spot where your units are shooting, at least for a volley or two. Because he's losing 60 bolts. That's better. But I think the dot really helped with that. They're still taking those stones for now. Okay, over here, 2 times hasn't really launched an attack. We have Saffron Warband actually charging up. Intercepting those Lorraine archers, but they need help. They're almost dead. We got another unit of Lorraine archers moving up. Okay, Winged is kind of planning a sort of pincer maneuver in the event 2 times charges in, you know. Eastern crossbows lobbing their shots. Not bad. I mean, they took out 18 of them. It's pretty good. But you want that kind of, you know, straight shot to improve the accuracy, like we're seeing there. You know, some are shooting straight, some are lobbing. Alright, it's over here. Not even halfway through yet. Alright, Panther making a bit of an error there. He's charging into forces he's going to be surrounded by. We've got Troman of Harad moving in. They were slightly on the hill there. That was really aiding the elderly archers, but they managed to get mostly down the slope. That's good. But they're actually cutting their way through the ranks of elves, and that's actually exposing them to the elderly archers at the same time. We got Rise of the Golden Wood over here. We've got reinforcements. Some Southron archers moving up. Southron warband seems to be moving up to reinforce the right flank and try to trap the Rise of the God in the Wood. They might be able to take out 4 of them. And there's a lot of troops they have to run through. There's the sentinels. There's the stakes. So this is where the Dragon's Wrath crossbows could really come in handy. They could really help out all the demons of the desert, I suppose, but Dragon's Wrath crossbows could take out the Brunei rewards pretty well. We got sentinels trying to move around the ranks here of the Haradrim spearmen. They could get through. They can get through and cause all sorts of trouble here for Harad. Now, the only thing Darthy can really do here is charge them. Charge them and try to deny them space to charge. That's his only hope here. He has no pikemen in the area. He has no spearmen in the area. I mean, if he can't trap them here, the troops, his entire defense here could be destroyed. Okay, now we've got no sentinels, sentries moving up. We should be seeing the beast hunters, all the demons come over here. All the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. I mean, you've got some of our best troops coming up here. It's time to counter strong. They got to put Emmaus on the back foot here. Now, where's he going? This is a dead end. And that's great. I mean, just, yeah, well done, Dart. He's going to leave a spear unit there to block off the path. You know, maybe have a crossbow unit, I think, on standby. If they're having more spear or pike units, keep them close in the event that they break through. Wait, hang on. They're moving back. Why are they doing that? Okay. Hopefully they turn around and face the right way. I mean, if he's going to do that, then Panther should charge them straight away. That's where the Emmaus sentries are. You think standing here and firing into them is the angle. But maybe Darty feels more comfortable shooting from a higher elevation. Well, Beast Hunters still just running around looking for it. Look, I don't know what they're planning to do actually. They keep running away here. The sentries are over there. You gotta shoot them, Darty. Come on. I gotta head over to the choke point soon. I can't stay here forever. He's waiting. Oh no, he's gonna reload. But who's he gonna shoot? I mean, they should be in range of the sentries. That has to be their target. The fact that they're not shooting it, makes me think he's trying to target the Brunei River wards there, and that's not the mark he should be going after. Come on, Darty, you're better than this. Alright, we'll have to come back and check on him. We got Kindred of Celebrawn right there. And we got the Dragon's Wrath crossbows firing on them. Come on, in this matchup here, it's got to go the Dragon's Wrath crossbows way. You'd have to think so. The general obviously is not in this unit. Right, hold your fire, don't do it. Oh shit, they're gonna do it. Not the best use of crossbow fire there. And nor should he use it now. His troops are too close to his own. So the enemy's troops are too close to his. Oh, he's still trying to fire on them. Jeez, dude, that's enough. Stop. Good. Phew. Alright, over here. Let's have a look. Southern Parkman broken. The Ents are coming. And no, it's not lost to me, that's a line from the movie. I just said that because they are coming. Now, I wonder what happened to those rhinos, you know? We've got Camille's Shadowbows here. They're great for countering the Shire. But, well, I suppose the Longbottom Mob would be a good mark. They're the most bunched up force. Or if they can hit the Longbottom Mob here, I guess, as well. Alright. He's up on the fire. You know, you gotta know when to shoot and when to stop shooting. You're doing ranges here. Oh, they're trying to shoot the forces over there. Nah, that big mistake. We've got Duna Rangers here in tight formation, lined up here with the Glimmer Shadowbows. That should be the target there. But, you know, again, this is the problem with trying to defend multiple choke points. The micro can get to you at times. I mean, I'm hoping he'll change his target. Trying to shoot ends with Shadowbows is pointless. It's a complete waste of ammunition. I think he's really trying to target the battling Brandy Bucks. He's trying to shoot the hobbits, to be fair, but I mean, the Rangers being right there. There you go. Yes, he's finally shooting them. Well done, Wings. Well done. Yes, that's what I want to see. Now, Dr. Dot needs to respond and get out of there. See? 2 seconds. They wiped out 50% of the Rangers here. But it's time to stop firing on them. They're spread out too much now. Geez, the Camille's chosen. They're not in a good place. They're exposed to the powerful protectors. Yeah, if you're Dot Dot, you want to run back the ends and just let the powerful protectors shoot the Camille's chosen right in the flank there. They're not in a good place. And this is not the time to use... You shouldn't be using javelins. Or, what, Beast Hunters on hobbits? No, Darthy, what are you doing? You got heavily armored Imladris forces. The javelins need to be saved for Imladris troops. Crossbows and archer fire be saved for the hobbits. But, yeah, using javelins on any unit... the only unit I would think I would agree with shooting with javelins in the Shire is the Proudfoot Protectors and the Bowens. But anything else, no. And that's not really an effective use of their javelins there. This is what I was afraid of. Most chosen being shredded. Dot 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 trying to shoot the Camille's Shadowbow's position. I was going to criticize him for that, but seeing the impact points, it would had that unit stayed there would have been a decent use of ammunition. Could have taken out most of the unit. Had the added bonus of forcing them back a little bit, but the Camille's Shadowbows can still shoot the line there. Probably should just shoot from here. It's a bit more protected than standing on the ledge here and being exposed to any potential missile units down here. Okay, he's going to try and just hide it out for now, I guess. 51 here to 64. Belko tries from there broken. You got some Sentinels. Sentinels somehow busted out there. And they still have their crossbows. Not good at all. I wonder where the war beasts are. Darthy losing that battle slowly. The fence over here has collapsed. Okay, it looks like Darthy and Wings sort of withdrew, for the most part, to where they will want to make their final stand. They're not going to try and defend this plateau. We got some Hashari Stalkers, a full unit there. Darthi, I think, forgot about them and thought, oh, crap, gotta get them back. Well, at least I thought he did. They're stopped. Why have they stopped? These guys here have not been used at all. The elves know they're there now, if Panthen's paying attention over here. Not what you want to do. Jeez, that's a big gamble. As soon as they know they're dead, the attackers will just send melee forces after them until they're dead. I mean, I hope they get a chance to use their ammunition before they get taken out, but it's doubtful. Anyway, the forces here, they're being wiped out. Lewis will cut you guys and come back once the final battle begins. Alright guys, we're back briefly because we got some Seven Elf Rangers here about to fire into a clumped up group of Eastron crossbowmen. But they're out of ammunition, so that's not the worst in the world. But at least make it more challenging for them and trying to loosen up, but I don't know, maybe he's deliberately doing that because he wants them to use their ammo. Okay, we saw the Godhelm Menuar fire just briefly into the Eastron crossbows earlier. The Godhelm, they're moving around. It's too early to tell whether or not they know the Hashari's there. Looking at the Nara Sentinels, it looks like the attackers weren't paying attention. They don't know the Hashari Stalkers are there. Darthy's playing with fire, I tell you what. Oh no, what do you, it's too soon to reveal! No, don't! He revealed the Hashari Stalkers. Why? It's too soon! It was way too soon to do the big reveal. We're trying to take out the Elden with archers. Now, 2 times sent us the replay, that's why we can see he's hiding units. I'm not seeing any reaction from the attackers, this is extraordinary. I thought we'd see Doctor's running troops over here just to sort of get in the faces of Darthy's archers, so they stop firing. We got Godhelm over here. They're shooting the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Yes. We could lose his general here if he's not careful. Get out of there, man. Come on. You should be sending units over here to sort of shelter his general. Run interference until he can get away. He's running towards the battle. He's running towards the arrows. You should be running away from the arrows here. Come on, dude. Get out of there. I mean, there's a reason that the attackers are wasting so much ammunition here trying to take this guy out. He's fairly important to the defense. Will Protectors there fire into the Dragon's Wrath guildsmen? We have some demons over here. We have, is it the whole unit there of demons? I think it is. Who's shooting them? Jeez, not. Okay, over here we have. Yep, this is what I was afraid of. I mean, hopefully Darthy got to use most of his ammunition from the Shari, but you know, I doubt it. But that was what I was afraid of. I was hoping he'd do a big reveal once most of the attackers were locked in combat. He'd say, "Surprise! Jump out from behind and start shooting all these enemies in the back," while they're all focused on the big push and trying to wipe out all the melee forces in front of them. You know, that was where I thought Darthy was going to go with that, and it's a bit unfortunate. Hopefully, it doesn't cost him the battle, but I think him attacking too soon definitely didn't do himself any favors. That was good. That was a good charge there from Darthy. I mean, he has to run them away now, unfortunately. Wooden protectors will just throw their javelins into him, and Darthy can't afford that damage. Oh, Darthy, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's exposing himself to arrow fire, to javelin fire, to one more to mob fire. This is the worst situation for the Trollman of Harad to be in right now. Hey, one of the protectors are actually shooting at the demons. Okay. Fairly decent arm there from the demons. Come on, Darthy, get him out of there. Charge the Southron archers and try to intercept by the demons some time to run away and throw a few more javelins, if you can. 67 to 90. I think it's safe to say where this is going to go. We will actually times 6 speed it.
It is coming for us.
In the end, it seems to be that Micro was also one of the biggest enemies of the defenders today. It plagues us all. No one's immune from it. This battle definitely could have gone either way.
Captured the enemy's general.
Unfortunately, the defenders here made a couple of too many critical errors that, in the end, led to their defeat.
The enemy army flees the field.
See, a battle can take over an hour, but the critical moments that lead to victory can happen in a matter of seconds. You know, lead to it. Okay, so it was 70 to 99 there. Well done to 2 times and his team on their victory today. Unlucky to the defenders. 2 times there, 1006, 788. Pantheon of Barsoom, 1204. Darthy Darth, 1118. Wing Swordsman, 44, 1484. Kill counts here. Lauren Archers, 154. Woodland Protectors, 111. Lauren Swordmasters, 106. And that is it. Those were the best performances there. So thank you to 2 times for sending me the replay. Once again, if you want to see your own Total War replay on this channel, don't forget to check out those 2 links you'll find in the video description below. Hope to hear from you soon. So Scouts of Intent signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Rangers. See you all in the next Total War battle.